According to NBS, under 1 year, Tinubu has performed exceptionally as more than 600,000 Nigerians were killed under his watch as the commander of the armed forces and the president of Nigeria. 2.2 million adopted, kidnapped, and 2.3 trillion paid for ransom. That is so horrible. How could Nigeria be passing through this horrible psychological and emotional torture under the watch of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, not minding the resources pumped in the security architecture? They have failed to protect Nigerians and their properties. Your take on this?
Me, I'm even afraid. Oh, I keep on asking myself if there is a country really called Nigeria. I'm afraid of it because, see, for example, all the leaders when they want to go on holidays, you will not hear that they went to holidays. They went to their village for holidays. You will hear that they travel to UK, they travel to America, they travel when they want to go to hospital. You will not hear that they went to one of the hospitals. You hear that they travel out. As Nigerians are being killed, dying everywhere, not only assassination, not only kidnapping, hunger also is torturing and killing them. The surprise is that every Nigerians are only, you know, they don't mind all this. They are only traveling. A person who haven't traveled want to travel. Our leaders are traveling all over the world. Citizens want their visa to travel. Everybody wants to leave Nigeria. Then I start to ask myself, is there a country called Nigeria, or is a place where people live to obtain their visa, seek for money to travel? Because everybody is traveling. Now we are talking about thousands of people who has been killed, thousands that are kidnapped, and the kidnapping is happening every day. If you look very well, our politicians are talking about 2027. They haven't finished this is 2023 to 2020. They haven't finished it, but they are talking about 2027. When you are telling the leaders that today it is not working, it is Nigerians are living on fear. Nigerians are being tortured by extreme poverty, hunger, and job. They're lacking job. Everything Nigerians are suffering. When we are talking about it, politicians are talking about 2027. So when you look into it, you notice that you ask yourself if anybody care at all about what is going on. It's not what is going on with media, journalists, many of them that are working for their masters. Our ears are not too much there. We want to see the, will I say, effect of amelioration of what is happening. We want to see it in the life of people. Sometimes you hear some people say, economic situation is changing, but you don't see that change on people. Security measure, care is taken for it. You don't see it in the life of our people and in our country. You don't see it. You see kidnapping on and on. You see Boko Haram on and on. New terrorists on and on. Everywhere insecurity, everywhere hunger, everywhere misery. People are suffering on and on. So all this now that we are talking about, go to the leaders. What they are talking about is 2027. 27. Then I ask myself, what's wrong with the country called Nigeria? If you cannot have a country, why not let everybody go and answer his father's name so that people can go and manage themselves? Because this Nigeria of the day is becoming too much. It's becoming extremely, it is out of hand. It doesn't work at all. How many days, how many times? Suffering and pain everywhere. Upon all that, what we are hearing is speech. It go better. Why he never better? In Nigeria, you have leaders. What is called a leader? And some will be telling you, Nigeria have already spoiled before this man come. During the time of Buhari, they say Nigeria have spoiled before the arrival of Buhari. Now, Tinubu have come. Nigeria has spoiled before the arrival of Tinubu. And tell me what is called leader. A leader is a person who come to arrange what, when everything has scattered and spoiled, you feel a leader because once a leader comes, he knows what to do.
The primary responsibility of any responsible government anywhere in the world is to protect the citizens and to prioritize the safety of the same citizens and their properties. Now, the government have shown to have failed in protecting this primary responsibility to Nigerians. What can you say about such a country?
You see, you have a leader and you lack leader. Igbo say in Igbo, mad the mad, which means there is a human being but no human being. You are inside a room, they knock at the door. Call, call, call. Who is there? You say nobody. That is what is